and thank you for tuning in to learn more about Waverly Academy's social distancing plan for the 2021 school year. We are a tuition-free STEM charter middle school for girls, grades 6 through 8. Our mission is to educate girls for life. We're located on the west side of Jacksonville, Florida. My name is Miss Dollard, and I'm the academic director at Waverly. I will also be your tour guide today as we explore our plan for social distancing. The team at Waverly has been carefully following guidance from the governor and the CARES Act, so you will see many references throughout this presentation to some of the CARES Act's guidelines. Also, all of our plans are pending the decision and approval of Duval County, our district. Our main priority is to get our girls back in school with the 6-foot social distancing guidelines in place to make sure that they are learning and growing academically. Thankfully, because Waverly is such a small school, we are able to accommodate this and make sure that every single classroom is following social distancing guidelines. We considered the guidance for reopening healthy learning environments, which is included in the CARES Act. One of the recommendations is to establish supports and partnerships in communities to make local decisions. So we will stay in close contact with the district, Duval County, and adapt our plan to meet their recommendations and requirements. Another recommendation is to create a local safe schools plan to maintain in-person learning, the best mode of education delivery for high student achievement. So as mentioned at the beginning of this video, in-school instruction is our #1 priority. We will have remote learning plans in place as a backup in case it is needed and we are required to be out of school. Another recommendation is to create a framework for local planning by creating a crisis response team. One of the most important pieces of this puzzle are parent leaders. So please keep an eye on Class Dojo for parent surveys and table talk meeting invites. The parent perspective is a crucial part of the response team puzzle. The CARES Act describes this change as a dimmer switch approach. So they started by summer activities in June. They'll continue opening summer recovery instruction in July. And then in August, all campuses should be open at full capacity for the traditional start of the academic year. A couple of items that we've already put into place is a summer power hour, which we've been holding on Zoom every morning from 9 to 10 a.m., Monday through Thursday. We have also had a few students on campus to do grade recovery options. Additional recommendations for campus reopening in August 2020. One of the priorities is creating visible, safe learning zones. So now I'm going to show you a few ways that Waverly plans to do that. Introducing Waverly Learning Pods. We have set up 6-foot by 6-foot learning pods with a desk, a chair, and their own personal Chromebook, where students will have all of the equipment they need right there at their desk, and they will not need to move from classroom to classroom. We're also going to avoid sharing textbooks, supplies, or materials. Introducing traveling teacher carts. So now, instead of students switching classes, teachers will be switching classes. With a portable desk of everything that they need, they'll be using shared technology so that every student can see on the screen and also on their own individual Chromebook. Another very important guideline is that we will frequently wash our hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds and use hand sanitizer anytime in between. Of course, we can't forget about lunch. So one of the recommendations is that students eat in the classroom or outdoors. So we are going to work on both of these options to make sure that students are comfortable during their lunch and able to enjoy themselves in a social distancing environment. We've received some frequently asked questions from parents, so I wanted to share a couple of those responses with you. One of the most popular questions has been around face masks, and this is addressed in the CARES Act. While cloth face coverings are not mandated, schools should explore strategies to utilize them. Masks will not be required. However, students and teachers will have the option to wear a mask. They've also made recommendations for student drop-off and pickup, so we will have staggered arrival and drop-off times to limit the direct contact and make sure that everyone's keeping their 6-foot distance. Please stay tuned. There's a lot more information to come. Class Dojo will be our #1 way of communication, as well as posting the calendar, events, and other notices on our website, waverlyacademy.org. Thank you for your time, and please feel free to call our front office Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 at 904-647-8552. We wish your family a very safe summer, and we can't wait to see your daughter back on campus in August.